Hey y'all, today I'm going to be doing a quick, easy 5-minute eye tutorial for you. It's going to be, I wouldn't even call it a tutorial, I would call it more like an eye look that you can follow along with. This is going to be for beginners or people who don't really know what they're doing with makeup, because I don't claim to know what I'm doing with makeup. I've done it for a long time, but I am not a professional by any means. I am just a woman in her 40s that models and has to do makeup, so I do makeup. All right, so I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows. I don't really do a lot to my eyebrows because I have had them microbladed, as you can see. I just take this pencil and kind of just like fill them in very lightly, very lightly. I don't do a lot, and I don't even know if this is for your brows. I actually think this is an eyeliner, but it matches my brows pretty well. So I just put that on and then take my little spoolie here and kind of brush my brows. I like that product that I use because it is like a gel liner, and so I feel like it kind of lays my hair in place as well. Boom, brows are done. Okay, that's all I do, literally just fill in the gaps so they don't look so sparse. I don't like necessarily really shape them or anything like that. They're kind of already shaped because of my microblading that I had a long time ago, which I do need to go get redone. Anyways, okay, we're gonna start on the eyes now. Okay, this is gonna be one color and an eyeliner. So with a fluffy blending brush, I am going to use, this is the palette I'm using, by the way. Here is the brand name. I believe I just got this off Amazon like a long time ago, but I love the colors. And today I think we're going to be using this color called Fairy Tale, and I'm just going to dip in and swipe, pat the product on, and then you can kind of blend by swiping. I know a lot of makeup artists, they like don't use the windshield washer method, but as long as you pat the pigment on first, I always like to kind of blend it out with that windshield wiper motion or small circles like this. You're not pushing hard, you're just lightly pushing on the skin, okay? And I like to kind of come up pretty high like that. Boom, done. Press the pigment on where you want it and then blend it out. Now don't worry about any mistakes or like fallout down here because we're going to be cleaning that up. Okay, when you think they're kind of like even looking, make sure the lids are covered. I'm gonna go up a little bit higher on this one. Okay, perfect. Now what I like to do to kind of like clean up that edge is I like to spray a little bit of either toner or facial spray and just kind of wet my fingers, and I literally just use my finger. Now keep in mind, I haven't put on any base. The only thing I have is my skincare. So there we go. Okay, now that's cleaned up. Boom. If you like, you can add a little bit of highlight to the brow area, which I will do to show you. I'm gonna use this color, this very light color, and I'm gonna go in with kind of a denser brush, and I am going to carefully pat this on top, right underneath the brow bone. And as you can see, it gives that area some highlight there. I do like that. Now you don't have to do this step. You can just keep that one color. And if you want to go a step further, you can also add a lighter color to the corner of your eye, which also gives the eyes a pop as well, like that. Okay, and kind of blend that up a little bit and make sure this is blended. Okay, there's that. Now, the last thing to do before mascara is the eyeliner. Now I have this Wonderskin eyeliner that's supposed to like stay extra long, blah blah blah. I got it in the green color. I did try it in my waterline. I'm not a fan of waterline eyeliner. It looks great, but no matter what brand I use, even this Wonderskin that's viral all over for like not smudging and staying all day, it doesn't. Not in the waterline for me anyways. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I am going to stay close to my lash line and with a light hand, light sweep this. And I'm gonna do it just on the outer corner of my eye, okay? Like that. You can give yourself a little wing if you want. And if you're doing a little wing like this, you can always go back and clean it up. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time, y'all. I can't tell you how many times I like clean my work up, okay? And then you get kind of like that sharp crease there. And I'll do that one a little bit more. This gel eyeliner is like very soft, so it's kind of hard to control. But again, it doesn't matter if they don't look even. It doesn't matter if you mess up, because what you're going to do, and you can also do this with a brush as well. I'm cleaning off my brush in between, and I'm gonna go ahead, dense brush again. I'm gonna get this a little bit wet, make sure there's no color remaining on it. Sorry for my automatic vacuum. And then once again, clean it up. Clean up anything underneath, any mistakes. You do not have to feel like you have to get eyeliner perfect and right the first time, because I never do, and I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, that looks good to me. They're as even as they're gonna get. Y'all, your eyebrows and your eyes, they're not supposed to be twins. They're supposed to be sisters, okay? Let's just get it straight. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and also gonna take this underneath the eye. I'm not putting it in my waterline. You can if you want. I'm not gonna do that because like I said, long wear eyeliner, this stuff is not supposed to smudge, not supposed to fade, whatever, it still does when I put it in my waterline. So I'm just gonna go ahead and really lightly, I'm gonna take it underneath my lashes, okay? Underneath those lashes, and then you can kind of see that like makes your eye pop as well, okay? And then once again, I like to use my fingers. Y'all use whatever you want. I'll be using this brush, and you can just kind of like smudge it in like that so it's not so bold, okay? Other side. Lightly drag it along the bottom lash line, okay? Make a mistake, no worries. You're just gonna take your brush or your finger with a little bit of toner or micellar water or whatever, and you're going to clean that up so you don't look like a raccoon, okay? Boom, perfect. Now, mind you, I don't have my foundation on yet, okay? So this is just the eye look. And last but not least, I'm gonna do my mascara. I'm going to be using, today I'm gonna be using the Dolce & Gabbana Devotion Mascara Volume, okay? I've done a review on this. I don't really like it. I don't think it's worth the money that you pay. I think you're buying the packaging and you're buying the luxury brand name Dolce & Gabbana. But I need to use this up because I bought it. So today I'm gonna use it because I don't have to be wearing my makeup for very long. Okay, please excuse the weird mascara faces, all right? This is supposed to be a lengthening tubing mascara, and it is. It's supposed to add length, volume, and curl, which like it kind of does, but as you can see, it like clumps my lashes together. This might be good for somebody that doesn't have a lot of lash. I have very thick, long lashes naturally. So this for me, it's all right, but I don't like how it clumps your lashes together. And when you wear it for a long time, it does have some fallout, okay? You may love this mascara. I, however, think for the price point, it's not it for me. Like it looks fine, you know, it looks okay, but do you see what I mean? It's like, I have a lot of lashes and none of them are showing because they're just, it's so clumped. It's so, like, all my lashes are clumped together. Now, at a $52 mascara, like I said, you're paying for the brand, you're paying for the packaging, you're paying for the luxury brand, in my opinion. If you get a little mascara, you just take a Q-tip. Did I really just do that on camera? I lick it. You don't have to do that. You can spray your micellar water or whatever. Don't rub, just tap. If you do it soon enough, it's gone. And you don't ruin your eye makeup. Yeah, do not like this mascara. Look, it's already, you can already see the fallout. Like, come on. And once it dries, there's no fixing it because once again, you're just gonna get the fallout. So I'm gonna try to like separate these lashes a little bit, but it's just not working. It's just clumping. Whatever, it looks good enough for a photo shoot. Okay, so like done, that's it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my base on, my concealer, my foundation. I usually don't even use concealer. So yeah, but I know this has been a longer video. However, I was trying to like talk you through it. But if you just follow the steps and you do this look on your eyes, it will literally take you 5 minutes. Do the brows, one color, highlight if you want it, add your eyeliner and then your mascara and you're done. So this is the final look. Like I said, again, not a professional, don't claim to be. I just kind of know what the hell I'm doing. So yeah, if you found this tutorial helpful or you think you're gonna try it, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.